Hey, it's Tuesday. Let's get into this devotion today as we continue this series this week talking about maturity. Do you realize that Jesus encountered an opportunity to where he could allow himself to grow to a place of maturity and accept the plan and the purpose of God on his life? Let me ask you this question. Do you know people that are emotionally driven, meaning that the emotions that they carry, they're the driving force? When they're high, they're high, they're low, they're low. Their emotions are the very thing that controls them. Well, this is a sign of not being mature. Mature is where you're a constant, and maturity has nothing to do with age. Many people develop a lifestyle of maturity even at a young age, while some are in their 50s and 60s are still very much driven by their emotions. Jesus Christ was at a crossroads. The Bible talks about it in Luke chapter 22 that Jesus had went to the garden. He was about to be arrested, he was about to be whipped, he was about to be crucified. And his life was his own. He was all man, but he was all God, meaning that he had this conflict within inside of him. The Spirit of God that lived inside of him was driving him to the purpose, and that purpose was to give his life as a ransom for you and for me. But then there's this human side of Jesus to where I really want to go through with this. And so we find Jesus in the garden, he's praying, and he makes this statement to his Father. He says, "Father, if there's any way to let this cup pass from me," meaning that Jesus was saying, is there a plan B? Is there a plan C? Is there some other way that we can do this? His emotions were beginning to take a hold of him. But then, just like any other statement, there's a comma, meaning that there's a pause. Then Jesus removes the driver's seat of his emotions and he says, "Nevertheless, not my will, but yours be done." Jesus was saying, all right, emotions, get out of the way. God, it's not about me. It's all about you. What do you want? And that's what I want. And so today, I want to encourage you that there's going to be times in your life to where your emotions are going to want to jump into the driver's seat and drive you. And anytime you're led by emotions, a lot of the times, in fact, a majority of the times, you make decisions that you later regret. So today, take your emotions, strap them in the seat belt, and put them in the back seat. And let the Spirit of God be the driving force in your life. Because we are an emotional people, and that is very common. It's common to cry, it's common to laugh, it's common to get excited, it's common to get down. But don't let the emotion sit in the front seat and drive you. Let the Spirit of God be the driving force in your life. I hope you have a great Tuesday. We're going to grow up this week. I'll see you tomorrow.